Okay, I got this.
Okay.
Hello, my name is Jacob Leggat. I attend the University of Buffalo. This is my friend Sarah.
Hi.
What are you taking, Damon?
I go for physician assistant studies.
Okay, so Sarah doesn't really know much about the internet or how it works, but she was listening to me talk about this class, and I mentioned the Morris worm, and I wanted to explain it to her in more detail because I actually thought it was very interesting. And so we're going to teach her a little bit about it. So if you want to play the student and just go sit over there.
Alright.
Okay. So the Morris worm. Excuse my handwriting. Okay. So the Morris worm was a code that was developed by Robert Morris in 1988. And he wanted to track the internet. Basically, he wanted to see where all the different computers were. So there's a little world, and he wanted to see all the computers all over the place. And so he used his worm to do this. So he released his code from his computer, and it went and infected people on the same network, basically. And then they would relay information back to him. So, like, it would just send that information back to his computer. Of course, this is a lot more computers than just 3, but the code would exploit a vulnerability in the computer system and then give him back his information. So he was worried that other people would block him from sending the worm because the worm would only infect a computer that hadn't been infected yet. So if this was already infected, it wouldn't send a second worm as it is right now. And then he was worried that someone would block it. So he picked 1 out of 7 computers that had already been infected to get reinfected. So these computers were now hosts as well. So 1 out of 7 times these would infect it again. But this is not good because there's about 60,000 computers at this time. So once these all started to get infected, because he tried to infect all of them, 60,000 computers then had a 1 in 7 chance to reinfect computers that had already been infected. So it ended up being millions of different copies of this worm on everybody's computer. So much so that it basically crashed the internet and no one's computers could work. And they couldn't just take one computer at a time and delete all these worms, because as soon as it connected back to the network, it would be hit by millions of worms from 59,999 computers. So they basically had to shut down every network and do every computer. They had to erase every computer at the exact same time, and then it would work again, which took a lot of work, and it was just a real pain. So Robert Morris was convicted of a felony, but he actually works for MIT now, where he released the worm. Kind of ironic, but he's very good at computers. So he actually served 3 hours probation. He got a big fine. It was like $10,000. And then he also had to pay for a supervisor because he had to help clean this up, I believe, because it was his mistake. And then also, I believe, 400 hours of community service. Yeah. So, yeah. He developed it on a floppy disk. I don't know. A lot of people don't know what floppy disks are anymore. Do you know what a floppy disk is, Sarah?
No, I don't. Could you explain it?
It's basically a CD, but it's old. It didn't hold nearly as much data.
Actually, I think I know what you're talking about now.
Oh, do you?
Mm-hmm.
That's very interesting. So yeah, we have the Morris worm here. Do you have any questions?
When did this take place again?
1988. It was very early internet. Not a lot was going on. It's not nearly what we have now.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome. Is that 5 minutes?
Yeah.